So the next topic can be a very, very challenging topic. Some find it's the easiest thing in the world, others find it's the most difficult. But it is this topic which will give you the greatest insight into yourself. Because what we discovered as business coaches, the major thing that gets in people's way is themselves. Most importantly, what's going on up here. Like, so how do you get a window into your own mind? So I'm going to share with you some background on how to get that window and why that window is important. Perhaps you've seen the TV show Cops. You know, bad boys, they're coming for you. You know, that one where they beat up the criminals and the cops are chasing people down. So one day I'm watching that show and I notice, right, the criminals are doing ungodly, stupid things. They're throwing punches at cops. They're trying to run them over with their car. They're doing really whacked out stuff. And I'm like, man, these criminals are stupid. But then I thought a little further. I had a moment of insight. And I said to myself, well, they're people, right? They can't be that stupid. But why are they doing such tremendously stupid things? And the reason is because they're under an immense amount of stress. What would you do if people with guns were chasing you, or if you were going to go back to jail, right? Under a tremendous amount of stress, right? And a fascinating thing about stress, it's inversely related to intelligence. So meaning, the greater the stress you're under, the dumber you become. Stress makes you stupid. Yes, yes, yes. Stress makes you stupid, right? It limits your capacity. So, what is one way to reduce stress? Right? One way to reduce stress is this concept of stillness that I'm going to share with you. But there's a little bit more to it. There is a little bit more than just reducing our level of stress, because once again, stress makes you stupid. Right? There's more to it. So I'm going to tell you a totally different story, right? But yet it's related. I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine you're sitting at the breakfast table with your loved one, and you're flipping through your wallet or flipping through your purse, and something happens. Your platinum card falls out and clanks upon the table. And as it was cascading, it caught the sunlight from the window, and that sunlight flashed on your spouse's eyes and put him in the platinum card trance. They went into a trance. You go off to the office, right? They take your platinum card. They scamper down to the closest furniture store and start buying up furniture. Not only are they buying an armoire, but they're buying 3 of them, 4 kitchen tables, 5 new bedroom sets, one of those big circle couch things, and bean bags. They're buying tons of stuff. And since they have your platinum card, they take it that day. They have it delivered, express. So by the time you get home from the office, your wife or spouse is gleefully standing on the front step, happily waiting for you to come home to see her wonderful or his wonderful purchases. You open up your front door of your house, and there you see it. From floor to ceiling, it's stacked with furniture. The most beautiful furniture you've ever seen, but you can't get into your house. Your house is no longer a home, it's a warehouse. There's too much stuff in your house to make your house usable. So I want you to think about, wherever you are right now, look around. Your office, your home, it's the space within that office, it's the space within that home that make it usable. Space allows things to operate. Much like if you had a coffee cup in your hand, what makes a coffee cup useful? Right? It's not the glass, it's the space in the coffee cup that makes it useful. The same thing with your mind. If you have too much stuff going on in your mind, it's not that useful. It gets crowded, right? Capacity gets shortened. Much like you're under a tremendous amount of stress, you become stupider, right? If you have too much stuff going on in your head, you begin to lose capacity. In this exercise, we're going to learn the process of falling still. Now, falling still is not a big deal, right? It's just an exercise to allow the mud of the mind to settle, to get greater levels of clarity, to reduce our own stress level. All right, so wherever you are, what I want you to do is find yourself in an upright yet erect position. So simply what that means is to sit up straight. Right? Imagine if you were a king or a queen reviewing your troops. You would sit with a level of regalness. You wouldn't be sitting like this. You wouldn't be tapping your fingers. So now as you're sitting here, I want you to begin to notice your body. What does it feel like to have a body? Notice if you have to itch, twitch, whatever that stuff is, do it now. For an agitated body will lead to an agitated mind. So simply command your body to fall perfectly still. Become aware of your breath. Feel what it feels like to breathe. There is no rushing here. It's allowing the body to center, allowing the mind to be present. So gently close your eyes. And as your eyes are closed, allow yourself to breathe. Allow each breath to get deeper. Feel your face relax. Your shoulders let go. Allow all of your attention to go inward. The fastest way to do that is to simply focus on your breath. Allow nothing else to exist other than your breathing. Now, I don't want you to stop breathing or to change your breathing. Just simply notice it. And I also want you to notice those amazing moments of stillness at the top and the bottom of each breath. And choose to have any sound that you hear only bring you deeper, more and more relaxed. Now do not stop thinking. Just stop paying attention to your thoughts. Notice how they arise from nowhere and go to nowhere. Notice that there's an actual space in between you and your thoughts. Now slowly bring your attention back to your body, back to your breath. Slowly open your eyes and notice something you did not notice before.